This podcast contains graphic language. What's happening out there, gentlemen? What's going on out there in the manosphere? You're right here, KDR, aka KenDelrican podcast. One of the craziest podcasts out here in the manosphere. I'm right here in the crazy ass Pacific Northwest, just podcasting that up all across the world. You name it, from the UK to New Zealand to Mexico to United States, all kinds of shit and stuff like that. And this is your first time in the podcast, guess what? It's a fucking shit show. I'm out here, I open up the mic, I open up my mouth, and I express myself and talk about different topics for, a good 30 minutes or so. So no further ado, this is your first time. I do the intro, let the men out there settle down, let the algorithms kick in and stuff like that. So no further ado, let's start with the intro. I think I'm 1 minute in, so the intro about to start right meow. Meow. Right meow. So no further ado, intro. All right. I hope you guys doing good. If you listen to the podcast driving and shit like that, welcome. Enjoy your ride out there on the grind, driving, listening to my ass and stuff like that. I'm about to get into some different topics and shit like that. Just bear with me, gentlemen. Just bear with me. I'm dealing with some, cheap ass equipment. That's what it is. It doesn't matter. As long as the message get there, that's what it counts. Well, anyways, I'm going to talk about different topics and shit like that here briefly. And I just ran out into this article, like, literally an hour ago. All right? Just an hour ago. And I'm going to play you a soundbite. So they found the first, in the UK, the first women serial killer. I don't know, have you heard about this shit? Yes. See, in the UK, they don't believe on the death penalty. So she got life in prison. And I'm going to play you the soundbite here. And then, after I play you the soundbite here, I'm about to get into other topics and stuff like that. And not only that, because these bitches, they way out of control. And I want to explain what happened right here in my city with this chick. She was an arsonist in my city. She burned 12 fucking house with people in it, and people died. Right here in my city. But let's go to the UK. And this is out there by ABC Australia. Big shout out to Australia out there. Bayman out there in Australia. Big shout out to him. Hopefully they don't knock this podcast down with cocktube and stuff like that. If you give me a brief moment, I'm going to give you these soundbite here with this judge out there in the UK and stuff like that. Just bear with me. Okay, gentlemen? I'm not here with multiple equipment and multiple shit and laptops and shit. I got the internet, sound bites, and each individual man can make their own choice. So let me see if this play out. I know they're going to play some commercials and stuff like that, so that's why I turned it down. I know the game. So here we go.
Nurse Lucy Letby murdered 7 babies in her care and tried to kill 6 more. A judge delivering the harshest punishment possible to Britain's worst serial child killer of recent times.
This was a cruel, calculated and cynical campaign of child murder involving the smallest and most vulnerable of children
Letby was last week found guilty of murdering 5 baby boys and 2 baby girls while working in the neonatal unit of a Northern England hospital between 2015 and 2016. A 10-month trial found the 33-year-old injected them with insulin or air, or force-fed them milk. A note found by police in Letby's home in 2018 read, "I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough to care for them."
There was a deep malevolence bordering on sadism in your actions. You have no remorse.
Grieving families were present in court to hear Letby's sentence and detail the impact of her crimes. "Lucy Letby destroyed our lives," one father said. "The anger and the hatred I have towards her will never go away." The mother of another child said, "There's no sentence that will ever compare to the excruciating agony that we've suffered as a consequence of your action."
You know, I have to stop this real quick, briefly, and stuff like that. But, you know, the patriarchy still, in a little bit ways, is still going on out there in the UK. You got these gentlemen out there saying, "Fuck you, you fucking skank-ass whore. You kill babies and stuff. We're going to give you the maximum prison." I get riled up. I get riled up. It was up to me, man. I give her the death penalty. Literally. But let's continue with the soundbite here.
Letby herself wasn't present, choosing to remain in her cell.
That was a matter of kind of great fury for the families, especially. They told us that it felt like a slap in the face that she didn't come up into the dock from the cells.
I think it's cowardly, and we are looking and have been at changing the law to make sure that that happens, and that's something that we'll bring forward in due course.
Lucy Letby's victims now trying to forget her and remember their children. Bonnie Simons-Brown, ABC News.
Unbelievable. They need to change the law out there. They really do, man. This is innocent babies. Think about that stuff. Think about the power that she have over these children, right? She's quote unquote supposed to be a professional, supposed to be nurturing and caring for these, not even children, they babies, newborn babies. And I read in another article that there was 6 more that she was going to kill on her watch. But they caught it. They caught her in time. They caught that bitch on time. Thank the good Lord. Can you imagine this shit? Can you imagine being a parent and you have a newborn and stuff like that? And you got this psychopath, maniac nurse. God knows what it's unimaginable what she did with his newborn. I don't know if she choked them. I don't know what they, I don't know. I don't have no clue. All I know that this bitch is locked up. It's a good thing. It's unbelievable. It's insanity everywhere, man. It's craziness. On a global scale, man. Since I'm talking about this chick out there, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago? No. It was last winter. Last winter, right here in my city. I see firefighters going bananas everywhere. I conducted my business and stuff like that. And it was fire every fucking where. Literally, fire. Houses just burning and burning. And the local news, like, they got this house burning this side. And I hear the fire trucks and stuff like that. And I'm driving, and I was like, this stuff is insane. It happened between October all the way to like from October to um February and March. And there's an arsonist in the city. My city, literally. Arsonists. Burning down houses. People dying. Running for their life. The property got burned. And something down on me is like, this got to be a chick doing this stuff. It got to be a crazy bitch doing this shit in my subconscious mind, right? But then again, I thought to myself, it could be a dude who's fucking nuts. But something told me it's like, this is a crazy bitch just burning shit down, literally. From day one, I have an intuition like you cannot believe, dude. I have an intuition like you can't believe. Anyways. It was 14 houses burned down to the ground right here in my city, in T-Town. And it was a fucking woman. A chick. Burning houses down for no reason. They caught the bitch. And she's facing life in prison. Life in prison. But something told me it's like, something told me it's like, these fucking skanks, they're out of control. And I had an intuition. I was like, I bet at the end of the day, it's going to be a chick. It's going to be a bitch. It's going to be a woman who did this shit. The miserable. Not only the miserable, right here where I live at, they hooked up in drugs and doing all kinds of shenanigans and bullshit. Not only that, women are very easy to manipulate. Not too easy to control nowadays. Back in the days, you can control these fucking whores. Nowadays, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They empower. They are in power places like nursing and stuff like that, and killing babies and shit like that. I don't make anything up. If you don't believe me, look up arsonists in Tacoma, Washington. It's fucking women. It's unbelievable. I'm not saying that men are holy. I'm not saying that. Don't get me confused that men are holy and stuff like that. Men can do a lot of fucking crazy shit too. But same thing with women. But they get punished less. Let's be honest about this shit. Let's be real with it. For heaven's sake. The leftists, and I live in a state that very fucking leftists. They have this notion that we all equal and we supposed to have equality and all this nonsense and bullshit. Which is, I know it's nonsense and bullshit, but we're not all equal. We're not all equal. We're not. Men behave in one pattern and women behave in another pattern. And once the pattern is disturbed, so you're going to have the Wild Wild West. And this is what I'm at the West Coast. It's the Wild Wild West out here, man. But I digress. Another topic that I want to get into. He was down on me because I live in a very fucking leftist city. In a leftist state. And I put a podcast, I think it was a couple of days ago or like last week and shit like that. And I mentioned how these people out here still wearing masks. And for the life of me, I don't understand why they wear a mask, right? After 3 years of the pandemic being over, they still wear this mask, and they are serious about this fucking mask. These folks out there, I got to deal with the public due to the fact that I conduct my business literally in different establishments and stuff like that, and I can see these people on a daily, okay. And they wear these N95 masks tied to the fucking shit. You can see their fat on their face, tied up with a rubber band and stuff, and they're not breathing and shit like that. You see all these old boomers and stuff with this mask, for heaven's sake. And I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, what are these people doing to themselves? They can't breathe. Why are they doing this? Who put this nonsense to these people out here in my state? I see them. Especially these boomers. These boomers are afraid of this thing. It's so psychological. Anyway, I digress. You know, I mentioned this in the last podcast. It's just observation. It's a fucking observation. Right? Because I cannot... Matter of fact, I was talking to this with my mom in Puerto Rico. Because, like, out here, you know, I asked the question. Hey, mom, those people still wear those masks out there after 3 years? And she said, yeah, and they wear in the doctor's office, and some of them wearing at the grocery stores and shit. I'm like, well, I guess they got this psychology, some kind of psychosis thing going on with this fetish with this mask, I guess. And this is like, I was mentioning this in the last podcast. If you don't believe me, it's still there. And I work on a road. I'm a subcontractor. I deal with a lot of retail stores and supermarkets and stuff like that. And when I'm driving, I like to listen to podcasts or YouTube podcasts and stuff like that, just to make my drive calmly, or listen to music. You know, I do a little bit of everything. I diverse my my drive with different audio sounds and stuff like that, because that's what I do, audio sounds. That's what I like to listen. And it was Friday. It's hot as fuck. I'm making this delivery and stuff like that with my own vehicle. And something came up to me. It's like, you haven't listened to this podcast for quite some time, for the last 2 or 3 months. Let's put them out there. Let's go out there to Alex Jones and Infowar. I haven't listened to his podcast in quite some time. But something told me, like, this, it's Friday. What the hell? What the fuck? So I go out there. Cause he's banned, right? He's banned from everywhere. So I know how to get to his website and stuff like that, and listen to the live stream. And I haven't done this in quite some time though, but I find his guests and everything like very intriguing. And like I said previously, it's like, it's like an intuition, right? It's like something tell you, like, hey, you haven't listened to this person or that person or whatever, Joe Rogan, right? or whatever. Let's listen to what what they have to offer, because the last time I checked, in this country we got the freedom of speech, right? The last time I checked. Well, this motherfucker had me intrigued. He had me out there intrigued. And he say, I'm not going to put this right now. You just got to wait and this. But I got someone from the inside of this division, of that division, and whistleblower. And this motherfucker, he knows a lot of people out there, I guess. Have you heard this? Have you heard the terminology? Alex Jones is right. Alex Jones is right. So it was some kind of tip from some kind of agency out there. And this is Friday. I remember this vividly, man. I'm not bullshitting to you, man. If I'm lying to you, God, I will not wake up tomorrow. So I'm driving, I'm listening to his podcast and stuff like that. Right? So he keep going with his New World Order and stuff like that, and Bill Gates and the jab and shit like that, and so on and so forth, right? And I'm waiting. I'm driving, I'm doing this thing. And I had a little clue what the fuck he was talking about. And then all of a sudden, he's like, they're going to start mandating masks. And the insider or the whistleblower, they're going to lock down. This is Friday. I'm like, how in the fuck they going to get away with this shit again? How in the fuck they going to get away with this thing again? Well, guess what? Yesterday, I read in articles that some university, the University of Atlanta, now they start to mandating masks. Rutgers University, not only mask, but the new jab. I was like, this motherfucker, he was right. I was like, how in the fuck he knew this shit? And I know they coming crazy and stuff like that. I was baffled because I was like, I'm thinking to myself, he's doing some bullshit with the New World Order and stuff like that. And then on Monday and Tuesday, Tim Pool talking about it. Everybody talking about it. On the internet talking about it. And I just happened to listen to his shit on Friday for some reason. I haven't listened to his podcast in months. Believe me or not. Because I'm trying like, it's bullshit. I'm like, he's bullshit. Monday morning, the internet just go bananas. Not only that, they got these proof of PPE going out there and this and so on and so forth, I thought to myself, what the fuck? Are they going to try this again? Are they going to be this bold to do this shit again? So yesterday, my sister's a nurse in Colorado, not a regular nurse. My sister deal with open heart surgeons, so she's a surgical nurse for heart transplants and stuff like that. And I was curious on Monday. I text her, have they started the mandate out in Colorado in the hospitals to wear a mask? And she texted me back, no, they haven't done anything like that. And she asked me why. And I told her, like, I'm listening to some kind of reports and stuff like that, and they're trying to implement this mask bullshit again. I was wondering if it's happening in Colorado. So it's not happening in Colorado. It's not happening in Washington yet. But this is how they work. You know, they work with a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of that, and then it goes down to people who are working, who got to make money. Next thing, everybody gonna be wearing these fucking masks and shit like that, and stuff like that. You got people who love this shit. Believe it or not, you have people who love wearing that fucking mask. They are proud of it. They To be honest, it just for like the last 2.5 years, whatever, at least in my state for the last year and a half or two, they stopped the mandate for the mask. I see folks out here wearing a fucking mask in a fucking car where they're driving. Not only that, in my city, I see folks waiting at the bus stop outside with a mask. I see folks just walking around with a mask. Matter of fact, to put this in different universe, because there's no way to describe this thing. I've seen drug addicts begging for money on a corner with masks all the time. All the fucking time. I see shit all the fucking time. Oh, I'm about to be in 28 minutes on the podcast. Hopefully they don't take this shit down because, I like to leave that thing up, the podcast, but, Cock 2, they got so much rules and regulation. They change it on a daily. So you don't know what kind of topic to discuss. I don't know what kind of topic to discuss because they change the rules like it's like bipolar. You can talk about this, you can talk about that, you can do sound bites, you can do this, you can do that. This stuff is whatever community violation and shit like that. It's all kinds of nonsense out here in this platform, but Rumble's looking good. I got a Rumble channel. I haven't put any live stream or videos out there yet, but I've been in Rumble for the last 4 years and stuff like that, so I have an account there. So if they shut me down, I will go out there, and to me it doesn't matter if one motherfucker listen to this shit or 100,000 do. It doesn't matter to me. As long as out here we having a discussion, that's what counts, right? Because the thing is the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Now, I want to play a soundbite here. This is your simping ass shit. Right? And I know you MGTOW motherfucker love these fucking topics. With all these skanks, all these Sams, catering to single moms and shit. I know you guys love this shit. I love that shit too. But I can be talking about this shit all the fucking time. I get tired. I live in the real world. I have to talk about different things and try and mix it up in this podcast. And that's the thing with podcasts. It's not like making a video. When I make a video, I know the topic is like pretty much like a book, right? You got the topic, you got the body, and then you got the ending. When it comes down to podcasting, I'm out here talking shit, literally, and playing sound bites. But we're gonna go back to these simping and single moms and shit because it's still relevant. Obviously, men haven't learned their lessons, and nowadays, well, guess what? Motherfuckers got phones and they can record this stuff and put shit on TikTok, put shit on Facebook, put shit on YouTube, put shit on Rumble, and whatever people decide to go and put their fucking business, they put it out there in social media. Right? Right. So this is when simping goes definitely fucking wrong. Okay? Wrong. I do not understand until this day. I don't understand why these men still dealing with these single moms. I really don't. But they out there, they look at the chick. She got a nice ass and shit. And they take these father roles, and they're not even supposed to be their father, and they take these father roles, and they and they're trying to be a father and husband and all this nonsense and bullshit, not understand how women in today's society operate. They don't have one iota how the modern women operate. They go out there naively and portrayed to be a father or stepfather or whatever the fuck I don't know what their mentality is. Probably they didn't have a dad to themselves, and and they're trying to be a dad or some shit where they have no business taking care of all these men kids because these skanks, they're out of control. They've been out of control for the last 30, 40 years. But they take this role as fathers and shit like that. So I want to play your soundbite out here with my personal Facebook that I found this video out here by this TikToker or whoever the fuck make his business all about. So if you give me a briefly second here, let me retrieve this video so you understand what I'm talking about. Just bear with me, gentlemen. I'm dealing with some cheap ass shit. Where's my thing here? So let me play you this scenario here, for heaven's sake. This is a man who working. And this is according to the video, because people can play videos and make videos, but his shit is outside. His stuff is outside. And trust me, I know these bitches, they mean business. When your shit is outside, it's literally outside. All right? Women always got a game plan. They think ahead. Men, we don't think ahead. We don't. Women are 3 steps ahead of men. They are. especially naive men. Women are three-step. Seven-step. They plan. They do this shit. And then at the end of the day, it's like, listen, your shit's outside. I don't give a fuck if you pay half. I don't give a fuck if you have your own biological kids. But listen here. You're not welcome in this place. Trust me. I've been there. I've done that. So let me play you soundbite here. Hold on, what the hell happened here? Oh, my bad. My apologies. Let me turn it up. Hold on, just bear with me. The speaker went down and shit like that. What's going on, Bayman? Hey, man, Bayman, I was talking about the situation that took place in the UK. And it was a soundbite by ABC Australia. After I'm done with the podcast, you can rewind and check out the skank, what she did with babies and stuff like that. So, let me see. Just bear with me, man. I'll tell you, I'm dealing with some cheap shit, but it works, though. It works. As long as the internet is live and kicking, it can happen. We can make this thing happen. Here we go.
Oh my God, please. Baby, is that my stuff? What the hell are you doing with my stuff? Oh my God. Yo, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Take your stuff out. You gotta go.
Bro, you got my stuff on the street? What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Yo.
Get all your stuff, because it cannot be here longer.
Baby, yo, put all my stuff back in the house. This is my house. How you gonna kick me out of my house?
Your house. I took your name off the lease and I put my name on the lease.
You can't do that. I'm the one paying all the bills. How the hell you gonna kick me out of my own house?
I have my ways. Don't worry about it.
Bro, stop playing with me. Put all my stuff back in the house.
I'm not putting nothing back. It's time for you to go.
What the hell I do, huh? Huh? Is it not because I don't spend time with you? You know I got 3 jobs, bro.
It's not about time. It's not about time.
Huh?
It's not about time.
So what you gonna tell the kids, huh? What you gonna tell the
I'm not
kids?
gonna tell them nothing. First of all, they're not your kids, so stop worrying about them.
Baby, I raised them since they was youngins, man. I raised man and them.
Just because you raised them doesn't mean nothing.
I'm their father. I'm the only father they know.
Just because you raised them doesn't mean you're their father.
Baby, something really wrong with you. What is it, bro? So you cheating on me or
There's
something?
nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you.
You kicking me out of my house. You definitely tripping, bro.
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
Who's gonna pay all the bills then?
I'm verified. I'm gonna pay the bills. I'm gonna handle it.
Oh, bro, I know you. I know you don't think that blue check gonna do something for you.
Oh, baby,
Huh?
the blue check gonna give me more checks.
Baby, please tell me you playing with me, bro. Please tell me you playing with me, man.
Why would I be playing with you? Your stuff is outside. Go get it.
Baby, yo, being verified don't mean a damn thing,
Yes,
bro.
it does. It means I'm gonna get bookings. More people are gonna take me seriously.
Baby, you made money yet? Have you made money on Instagram
I'm
yet?
going to make money.
They
It's
got
an
you too.
investment.
An investment. I messed up investing in you, bro.
What did you ever get me?
Whatever, bro. Them shoes on your feet, that was me, huh? That chain around your neck, that was me.
Cheap ass thing right here.
$15,000 is cheap to you?
If you were verified, you could have got $20,000.
Bro, that blue check don't make you means you making money, bro.
Yes, it does. What do you mean?
Bro, I feel sorry for you, man.
Sorry for you.
And that's messed up the fact that you about to let these kids suffer, man, and take their daddy away
Oh,
from
baby,
them.
they're not gonna suffer, baby. We good over here.
What you gonna tell them? How the daddy going now? What you gonna tell them?
Nothing. First of all, they're not your kids.
It's all good, baby. Yo, when shit hit the fan, don't come back to me, bro.
Oh, baby, I ain't never gonna come back to you, baby. Take a good look at this, because it's the last time you ever will see it.
What can you get by bundling under American?
See, these fucking skink ass whores. That's how they operate. Trust me. Especially with the internet. When he talking about the blue check, I think he's talking about some kind of like Instagram type of thing. The chick is not hot at all, you know, and And let's say hypothetical, this took place. You know, let's take this as a grain of salt, right? The video could be fake and stuff, but shit like this happen on a daily. Stuff like this happens on a daily. Believe it. Believe it, man. Believe it or not, this stuff happens on the daily. You got all these simps out there suffering and paying bills and dealing with skanks, and this next thing they know, guess what? They out of the leaves because, you know, chicks got more power than nowadays in society and shit like that. This happens, man. This was literally painful to listen. Oh, well, it happened. It happens, man. It really does happen. Let me see. Continue with the soundbite. Let me continue with the soundbite here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We got a few more seconds out here. These fucking bitches, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, man. They really don't. So let me backtrack here. Okay, so I'm gonna play these soundbite again here.
First of all, they're not your kids.
It's all good, baby. Yo, when shit hit the fan, don't come back to me, bro.
Oh, baby, I ain't never gonna come back to you, baby. Take a good look at this, because this is the last time you ever gonna see it in person.
All right. Yo, I hope that blue check really do for you. I'm gonna come back and get it. Remember, we done. It's over with.
It's over.
We through.
So the thing is that this bitch put all his shit outside, literally outside. The video, all his stuff is outside. He was surprised. He was amazed how she behaved and stuff like that. And that's what happens when you get simp. No goodwill go unpunished. This is your modest skank. They don't appreciate shit. They really don't. They do it with their own biological fathers. They get them a divorce and stuff like that. They take away their kids. Why make you think these fucking bitches they're not gonna do it? Who's not their father? Let's be real. Of course they're gonna do it. The real father, they're getting kicked out of the house and divorced and shit like that, and paying child support and stuff like that. Why make you think this skank ass bitch is not gonna kick out some man who's been providing and stuff like that for her and the kids? They don't have no qualm about it. This bitch is out of control. They don't give a fuck. They don't. They don't. They really don't give a fuck. Well, gentlemen, I went over time. Literally, I went over time. I was supposed to put the podcast for like 30 minutes and stuff like that. So let me smoke a bowl here and give shout outs, for heaven's sake. And if you missed the podcast, you can rewind it and play it again when you drive in and stuff like that if you miss the live stream. So just bear with me. Who's in the house? The doctor's in the house. We got Baymon. Let me go here. Let me go to the shotgun to the dome here. Shotgun to the dome. Okay, we got Eric Sombro in the house. Eric, how you doing, sir? Welcome. We got Sigma in his house. What's going on, Sigma? We got MGTOW Cowboy. MGTOW Cowboy's in his house. Shotgun to the dome.
Headshot.
Babe man out there from Australia. Babe man, what's going on, babe man out there? It's winter time in Australia, for heaven's sake. Australia's in the house. Who else is in the house out here? Dr. McTowell. Dr. McTowell's in a easy house. Yeah, yeah, nephew. Well, gentlemen, check this out, man. Give a thumbs up, share, whatever. Not. It doesn't matter to me. I don't make money of this stuff. But one thing I have to say, gentlemen. Peace. Stay McTowell. Let the universe be with you. I will catch you next podcast, live stream, or video. I'm out. Thanks for hanging out.